Dad's calling me. Should I answer?
Yes. What is up, everybody out there in the world off-road? It's Bree's taking a timeout to answer a personal call, but he is a racer, so we'll let it slide. She's talking to Mr. Molitor, a.k.a. Chadley, the racer. Yeah, a.k.a. Dad. A.k.a. Dad. Technically, he is a driver. It's like doing a driver interview.
Yeah, it was a driver interview about where I want my furniture.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's kind of an important phone call to take. What's up, everybody? I'm Matt Holt.
I'm Bree Molitor.
And we are at Dyersburg at Bikini Bottoms Off-Road Park in Tennessee.
Yeah, and it's nice out today.
We race here from time to time. We've been doing a little bit more. We were here earlier this year. This is our first race back after COVID, about 5 months ago. So here this is normally our finals weekend.
Yeah.
But since we've moved finals to Mid-America in a few weeks, this is kind of our second finals. Usually we have a lot of Iceland guys here with us. They're unable to be here this year due to all the COVID stuff. But Booby has said so many of them have prepaid. And he said, that's how I know who really wants to come. He said, we make them prepay like a year in advance. So
wow.
I know there's
they're committed.
Yeah, he's like, there's like 20 teams that have already prepaid to ship their buggy here, which is, a couple $1,000s at least, depending on how much the buggy is. So we have a lot of teams. Hey, bro, hey. So, anyway.
So we have a fun, possible new addition to the show this weekend. And the fact that Matt wore a green shirt today
never again
means that Clyde could work some camera magic and use this like a green screen.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take a poll. Who wants to see Matt in his
just
shirt
disappear like two
into
hands?
Whatever, I don't know what Clyde's going to do, but this is our green screen right now.
Yeah.
You guys want to see that?
Clyde.
I want to see
I only know.
Why not? Normally you're wearing something teal.
Yeah, teal or black.
And we don't have this opportunity.
I say usually on Fridays I got my black shirt on, That way it shows dirt a little less, in theory, usually. So, yeah, we're out here at Dyersburg.
Yeah, usually it's Fridays is the black shirt and Saturdays is the teal shirt.
Because I matched the buggy, so I figured I'd, try to match the buggy, look, kind of look special there.
I'm representing Off-Road Vixens.
Off-Road Vixens.
They got all the coolest swag for the ladies.
For the lady gear, If you're a lady and want some gear, or if you want to buy some for your lady, Either way.
It's true.
50-50 shot there. So, yeah, we got today is Friday, so we're going to watch side-by-sides. This is the Side-by-Side Cup Series. Tomorrow we'll have Big Bouncers, and we'll have RCs tomorrow. Do we have Bounty Series tomorrow as well? No Bounty Series tomorrow. So it'll just be Big Bouncers and RCs tomorrow. Got a pretty good crowd. Going to be a pretty good time. A lot of them are down here pre-running the course, so...
Dan Carter on the line, we're ready.
Okay, that sounds like Clyde said we're ready. My cover's a little dirty. See, we got tuning in. Got Dan Carter on the line here.
And it is a perfect, beautiful fall day for racing. Dan is about to lay out this course for us. If you're just tuning in, he is the first driver on the course today. We are at Bikini Bottoms Off-Road Park in Dyersburg, Tennessee.
Repping that pink chassis there.
Is this Wade's? Is that Wade's old buggy?
Kind of looks like it. You gotta appreciate the pink. Ooh, that mud is not fun.
So, of course, there are two specific features here at Bikini Bottoms that it's pretty well known for. And one would be the concrete Cable Hill replica or Fable Hill, the fake.
Oh!
Oh,
he steered out of it.
And the other feature would be, of course, the giant concrete slab, the wall.
And I feel like they're both equally known.
Oh, yeah. This is definitely the most concrete
it is.
out of the parks we race at, I think. So we mention this a lot, but we like to incorporate all the different aspects of all the parks that we go to that make them unique.
And that's one of the questions I get. A lot of people say, well, what kind of terrain do you race on? I'm like, well, a little of everything.
Kind of depends on where we are.
I'm like,
it all depends on where
rocks. Sometimes we have some wood sections, some trees. Here's concrete. And again, they've done as good as job, I think, trying to recreate the Cable Hill. Buzzing through the finish line.
86.071 for Dan Carter. That's our first time of the day for the UTV Cup class. We should have Tyler no? Wait. Yes. I think Tyler Bradley's on the line. Can't quite see from here.
That's a 86.
So this is a good long course.
It is. And again, you got, the nice part is you have a little bit of kind of wood section up there in the Kutsu. And then down here you have lots of big hills, so it's kind of fun. Some good turns.
Tyler Bradley lining it up, getting ready.
And this park is probably, as far as being spectator friendly, probably one of the best.
Probably the
that
best.
We go to,
yeah.
Because everything is kind of on the hillside out there.
Yeah.
And we can just sit back and all watch and see well and be safe over here. All right, this is Tyler Bradley.
Oh, that must be a pretty big puddle down there. He slowed way down, and it still splashed a ton of mud out of there. There we go.
Okay.
There we go. It almost feels like he used like a cheat code there. You know, a little kind of sidestepping that. Again, flags are a 30-second penalty. Tape is usually not. Tape is more of a guideline to kind of help guys stay in the course because there are some turns. But flags are a 30-second penalty. And Clyde says, "Hey, they're there for a reason." A lot of guys are, "What? But how do you go?" And he said, "Hey, they're there for a reason. They're helping mark the course." And I know the bouncer drivers, Timmy Cameron especially, he's one that I've kind of learned a lot from. He likes to be creative as possible with the course. Unless you tape it and rope it off with flags, he will find the quickest line, and it may not be a line that you ever thought possible. He's one of the best at reading the courses. He's usually out here a couple days before. And I know there's a lot of the guys, Jake Pike's usually out there on the hill with them. Bubba Bacon's one of the guys kind of checking the course. Look at Brandon. Yeah, Brandon's usually here early, like Timmy, wanting to check everything out. Again, for being in Dyersburg, that's for Brandon being in Alabama, he's a pretty quick drive for him. There we go.
111.603 for Tyler.
This looks like we got about 15 drivers today.
111.603, Tyler Bradley.
I see DC on there, Brandon Davis,
second place.
Timmy.
Oh, yeah. We got our core group here.
Oh, yeah. Wade Goods on the list. He's a guy I always like watching. Cash.
Trent Ratcliffe is on the line.
Okay.
Oh, Trent Ratcliffe on the line.
Copy Trent Ratcliffe on the line. Log it on.
Trent's one of our younger drivers.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah, I say he
That's
does.
Weird.
For a young guy, he gets out and gets it done.
DC Thompson.
Yeah.
I love seeing the younger drivers come out too.
Come see Gary.
Not only, it takes guts to come out and
does.
do this.
It
Just
does.
to drive and race one of these buggies and to compete with the likes of, Tim Cameron and
It
all the
is.
guys that have been in this sport for so long.
And to see some of the...
Glad to see some new young blood getting in there.
And to see them just attempt some of the courses we race in.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the courses are pretty gnarly. So, again, seeing them splash that mud down there. I think that'll probably get dried out pretty quickly tomorrow with the big bouncers. Gold Rush goes through. He might just... Oh! Get up there. Again, there's a couple little cutouts. Then they hit that trail up top. Again, kind of a woodsy course, but instead of woods, it's the kudzu. Kind of cool to see him rip through there. Got a couple jumps.
The Tennessee jungle.
Yeah, for real. I think this park is the first place I ever really saw it like in mass quantities.
Really?
Like it's everywhere. Like it's just like.
I don't really think I'm so used to it.
And what's crazy is when I was heading back, I think the very first time I raced here, I was heading back up at nighttime, and they had some big lights up there just kind of casting through, and it was kind of like this glow, and it looked like something out of like a scary movie. I'm like, this is so cool.
Kudzu is a little scary the way it just takes over.
It was kind of neat just to see like all these hills. I'm like, this is a great scene out of a scary movie. Or, causing suspense, with like the big lights shining out through the valley.
Like you just kind of disappear
right
into there. Trent was on the podium.
Yeah, he was.
In Alabama. Was it Alabama?
You missed it. Back up.
Oh, no.
Try it again.
Oh, man. He missed the finish line.
There we go.
Cost himself a few seconds there. 118.968.
118.968 for Trent Ratcliffe. That's good enough for third place.
What do you guys think our fastest time is going to be? So far, we've had 86, we've had 111, we've had 118. You may think we're going to break into those 70s? I know we got Paul Wolf down there at the bottom. Him and Timmy are next to each other. That's got to be interesting.
Hey, I'm going to give it my call 65.
65.
Y'all that don't know.
I don't know,
I'm
Clyde.
saying 65-ish.
65 is pretty fast.
67.
That's pretty fast. I'm saying if we break in the 70s, probably be doing okay. Again, I got Cash Lacroix here.
We have Paul, Tim, Cameron, and Wade as our last three all in a row. So it'll be interesting to see how they shake things up here.
He kind of side skirted that puddle down there. And some guys have went right around that turn, and some guys have went left. So I think it's whatever you're comfortable with. Woo!
Speaking of the young drivers that we have out here.
Oh man, he had a great time going.
Cash, of course, though he is the youngest, he is not the least experienced by any means.
Yeah.
Cash always brings
He's always hustling.
Competitive time.
Oh, yeah.
His game face. He said he's racing the big buggy, staying back tomorrow as well.
Yeah. Good to see. I know he's had some brake issues this year. Obviously, it's going to be exciting to see him watch. Again, it's also nice to see downhill sections. I know there's a lot of guys can go fast uphill, but it's hard. It's hard to be pushing when you're trying to go downhill.
Seven 8.260.
There we go. There's our 70s.
Currently,
Mess up on the hill. That was still a great time. Cash Lacroix.
that's a good smooth run.
That was a smooth run. I said we're already into our 70s now, so can we break in the 60s?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
It's happening. And Taylor Pickett, we wish you were here. Thanks for checking in with us. We miss you. We miss you being here and being part of everything.
Probably not going to hold.
What's
Still, he beat everybody else.
what is Tripp saying to him?
What are we looking at here?
We were watching Tripp talk to a driver, but
Oh, boy.
what was he saying? You messed up. I can't believe it.
Tripp saying, man, boy, I wish I could drive like you.
Yeah. Looks like they're getting them all back
Hey,
in the
Cheryl,
starting gate.
Brandon. Oh, well, I just looked up and you can see him right there. I was going to answer your question. Brandon should be coming up to the line.
Pulling up to the line.
And Scott, if I heard correctly, Jake Christensen Jr. will be racing from Matt Schisler today.
Okay.
He's in the bottom half of the list, so we got a few to go still.
Good smooth leap off that concrete lip there. Oh, he hates hitting that mud. I think the key is just go fast,
I think he just made his own way around that little loop there.
I don't know.
Brandon did real well last weekend, or not last weekend, last event, two weeks ago. Heck, they're all running together already.
Yeah,
2 weeks
and we
ago,
still
I
got 2
think.
more. This one, and then we got finals. Whoa!
Oh, no.
That
Uh-oh.
is definitely going to hurt.
Get her in gear.
That stinks. Had a smoking run going there. I don't know if he bumped it into neutral or...
Yeah, your charger?
in my truck. I'm going to get it between... We only got like 5 left.
76.067, 76.067.
Okay, that's
7?
76.067, despite the fact that
I don't know.
crashed
He
and
did have a mess up
crashed
there, but I don't know if we'll see anybody in the 60s.
Hey, I'm curious how the feed looks on y'all's end. No one has said anything about it yet, so I guess no news means
Yes.
good news.
Yeah, I think so.
We're trying something a little different this weekend with the
A
satellites,
little shake and bake.
but Matt's phone is about to die.
It is.
Representing that Perryville
And
Mafia.
I have been instructed not to hook into the
This
Wi-Fi
lady
on my
did practice
phone,
a
so
bit.
we might
That's
very
pretty cool.
soon not have contact with you
Yes.
guys anymore. See what happens. It'll be a surprise.
It'll be a surprise. Got shake and bake on the line here. I hear they're trying to start a rig.
Is DC?
I think it's. I want to say it's DC that
It's
they're.
supposed to be DC, but it's not.
I hear
so-
DC is trying to start.
Oh boy. Bless his heart.
So they got Adam Kuntz. Adam Kuntz and shake and bake here.
Alright guys, for all the newcomers to the show, we are at Bikini Bottoms Off-Road Park in Dyersburg, Tennessee. We are not quite halfway through Hill 1 for our drivers yet. Adam Coots is out on the course right now. And so far, the fastest time belongs to Brandon Davis with a 76, followed by Cash Lacroix with a 78, and then Dan Carter with an 86. Adam is another one of our drivers that races both the UTV Cup class and the Cup class.
It's getting a little breezy.
70.867.
Wow.
That's our new fastest
That
time.
is a
That moved
smoking
Brandon
run.
down to second.
And that's in the 70s, so I'm pretty sure we'll see 60s.
And you didn't think we would break 70.
And this is Christy, because I see Paul outside the buggy with a headset on. He's one of our drivers who kind of spots his girlfriend driving. That said wife. What? Basically.
Pretty close.
He spots her while she is racing. She has a headset, and they can communicate back and forth. We currently allow spotters in our series, so some of our drivers, I know Brandon Davis has a headset. Paul and Christina have headsets, so that's kind of cool to see. It's kind of nice sometimes you can back up a foot or back up 2 feet. That makes a
Right.
big difference
It
on
does.
trying to get to that next lip.
Yeah.
It's,
I know,
it's hard to always have a good perspective when you're in the vehicle.
It is. You could have, be backing up thinking you only have an inch to go, and you have 2 miles,
Right.
10 feet behind you. John Campbell was the first guy I think I ever saw that had a headset. Him or maybe Brandon Davis, one of the two. We added one in my buggy last year, and it was pretty handy at a couple races that were real technical on a bigger course.
You should let Zach be on the other end
Oh
of it.
no, I'd be deaf.
Zach would get you through
Yes.
or make you want to,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'd yank
Throw things.
I say yank the leads out probably. Oh!
Oh.
That stinks.
Is that her first rollover?
I'm gonna say
Oh,
no.
she's down like a
but-
prom dress. Y'all get down there to her. She's in the mud. Y'all go help her out. That ain't even her fault. That buggy is extremely top heavy.
Flag.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, is that her first roll in a race? I don't remember seeing her do that before.
Maybe it is.
All right, we'll have to get her on. Get her
Yeah.
over here when.
I like that
when
she's
out of there and
like,
talk
she's
about
just
it.
kind of calm. Hey, guys. Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Let's see.
I'll say Brandon Davis had a great run going until he had to back up or hit it neutral. That kind of sucks.
Yep.
I heard you said that's not very good for time. That's not. Put it neutral, take a break, get some snacky snacks. You know,
that's gonna hurt
that's
him.
good. That doesn't end well for a race. You know.
Dash went too far to the right going up over here.
Yeah.
Hurt his time.
Yeah.
So far, I hate to say it, but Adam Coots is.
Yeah, I know.
He's got potential with finishing the top 4
Yeah.
with his run. Cooper Bentley.
All right, we got Cooper Bentley.
Too.
Yeah. He does pretty well. Hey, if you see Christy, tell her to get over here.
I will. On the line, we got Cooper Bentley.
Hey, Dalton, Ethan
y'all
Sims
have ever
is
seen
not
him
on
race,
the
and
list.
I've only seen him a couple of times more than y'all, but he always holds it on the floor. We'll see how he does today.
He's a pretty hard driver. Do I still have battery?
For now. Yeah. Finals.
Cooper Bentley.
Kyle is in 2 weekends. October, like the 16th?
Like 17th through the 19th.
That weekend,
Yeah.
whatever that is.
Just plan on being there for 4 or 5 days.
Yeah.
I would tell you there's tons of parking spots left, but that would be a lie. They all sold out within an hour. All the...
oh, yeah, you better bring a tent at this point.
Yes. They have tons of overflow camping, they would like to tell you. So... Yeah, hey, what's up? You got dark chocolate?
Looking good, Cooper.
You got dark chocolate, Pim? Come on. Show some love. Come on, homie. Come on, big homie. What's up, big perm?
Wait, he got Reese's down there and he's not sharing?
I know. What's up, big perm? I mean, big worm? Come on.
It's mean. Cooper Bentley, another one of our younger drivers.
Doing good. Had a nice smooth run going. There we go. Do the finish line. Good smooth run. See what his time is.
77.668. 77.668.
77.668, not bad.
77.668. 77.668.
All right, Adam Coots with the fastest time right now, a 70.8. Brandon Davis in second with a 76. And Cooper Bentley in third with a 77 currently.
We have the next, 4 of the next 6 guys should absolutely smoke this course. Starting with DC Thompson. Kicking it off.
And there's literally no telling what will happen when DC gets
I
off.
know. I told him, and he said, we came up last race, and he said, man, you got to say something about me other than the fact I'm just a kamikaze driver. I said, what do you want me to say? I said, that's probably the most prevalent thing I can say about you.
And now DC can drive.
Oh,
us saying that he's a wild driver doesn't take anything away from his.
He is. Yeah, he will
his
definitely.
wheelman skills.
It doesn't. He is definitely put it on the edge. He will put on the rev limiter and not lift the entire weekend. I've seen him front flip. I've seen him flag flip. I've seen him do roll it down side by side on the hill. I have seen. Yeah. He broke the gas pedal off here last time we raced here.
That's right.
He crossed the finish line coasting across because he broke with a gas pedal. And he has a great time going here.
He really does.
Woo! There we go. Uh-oh. Woo!
67.538.
Get her done.
Got it.
Your new leader, DC Thompson.
Hey, speaking of how
Oh,
they
yeah.
can drive,
Talk about a driver. That dude can move.
DC can drive and he's also fearless to the point of
He is.
reckless.
He is.
Which is sometimes awesome for him and sometimes not. And this time it worked out really well because he just put himself in the lead with a 67. That moved Adam Coots with a 70 down to second, and Brandon Davis with a 76.
Travis Kelton.
Gosh, incoming.
427 buggy.
Down to third.
Travis Kelton on the line, 427 Racing. He's another guy that likes to put it down. He's one of the fastest downhill racers I think we have in the Southern Rock Racing Series.
This is definitely a good course for that.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Excuse us, everybody, while we stuff our mouths with some dark chocolate Reese's Thins.
They are amazing.
I love it when people throw chocolate at me.
It is. We take all forms of bribery for shout-outs, including snacky snacks. There we go. The race line came over. At King of Hammers, we were saying how we would take bribes for snacky snacks, and Raceline walked over with some bags of beef jerky that said Raceline on it and gave them to us. It was pretty cool.
All right, Travis's time to beat is a 67.5 right now. What do y'all think? Can he do it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You might not want to throw licorice. That might not taste as good on the ground with some dust. There we go. He's like jumping off these jumps. Skating down that. Thank you. Uh-oh. Here we go.
67.271.
Woo!
0.271.
That's a 67.271. 67.
All right, his 67.2 just put him in the lead. Moved DC with a 67.5 down to second, and Adam Coots with a 70 on down to third. We still have 6 drivers to go, including Paul Wolf, Tim Cameron, and Wade Good. So it's not over yet, folks. And we have Jake Christensen Jr. on the line. He is racing for Matt Schisler this weekend.
Which is kind of funny because we also have Jake Christensen Sr. usually racing.
And he's next.
And he's like, I always laugh. I was like, he's like, you know, he looks like he's about 21. You know, he looks like he's about 22, 23. How are you a senior and you look 21? He's actually like 30, and he's like, he has Jake Christensen Jr. as a son, but he said, I also have a daughter who's like 16. I'm like, what?
He was just out here blowing Matt's mind.
He said, yeah. He goes, I started young. It's that way I can, you know, raise them when I have lots of energy, and that way that way when they're teenagers, I can still go out and have fun with my friends. You know, it's a good way to think.
Solid plan. And now he and his son get to race together.
And that is awesome.
There you go. So this is Jake Christensen Jr. And if my list is correct, Jake here will be following him on the way.
It was so good. And here's the big contest. Will Jake Christensen Sr. beat Jake Christensen Jr.? Who will win? Senior or junior? That's the big race for today. Right, Zach?
That's the real question.
Do you concur? Oh, come on!
Well, that answers that question.
Get down.
Hey, I think it's Trip. Oh man, he was on two wheels there, kind of cartwheeling a little bit, and didn't get it pulled back over. It looks like he's already climbing out. He's like, I'm good.
He's
good.
quick. He's spry. One of these announcers.
This is Jake Christensen Sr. in what bug is this? Not Noisy Boy.
Twisted Twisted Temper.
Twisted Temper.
Say that 3 times. Twisted Temper.
Yeah,
We got
right.
Trent Christensen Sr. coming in hot. Let's go. Twisted
It's funny that he has a
Temper.
buggy named Twisted Temper because he's like the most easygoing guy out here. Like, nothing, no big deal, just relaxed.
Do you see this new antenna?
Ow! Ow!
Worse, don't it?
It does. God. Yeah, thanks, Zach.
Out
You could have
here
just
smacking
mentioned
each
it.
other with
Yeah.
radio antennas. Y'all,
Jeez.
this is what I have to work
He's like,
with
hey, Matt, wham! That
every
hurt, don't it?
weekend.
Yes, it does. Thanks.
Someone better bring me more chocolate if y'all gonna keep this up.
I got a song request.
Oh, I
A
commandeered
song
it.
request. Man. Hey, can we have, can Shane Christensen and his buggy, Gold Rush, can we have Gold Rush go first tomorrow? He'll clear all that mud out for us.
Looking good so far for Jake.
I'm sorry? Yeah. He's back here jamming to some WAP.
You know, Matt, you might have missed this earlier. There's a fella here that drove all the way up from Florida.
What?
By himself just to come watch the race.
A dude drove from Florida?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Clyde's mama takes good care of us.
What happened to her?
She brought our phone charger.
She's on top of things.
Clyde, everybody needs a mama like your mama.
You know what's nice to have, Matt?
What?
A phone that'll run all day and
What?
not even need to be
Bro,
charged.
I've been watching
It's
episodes
amazing.
of TV.
I love
That's a
97.426.
97.426.
I think we're
Senior.
charging. Ugh.
Easy way to find out.
Here we go. All right, another blue buggy. It's the important one. I'm just kidding, Christy. We love you. This is Paul Wolf. He's part of the Can-Am Mafia. He is the only other driver from Illinois.
Next up, we got Paul
Shout out to all my
Wolf.
Illinois people. Decatur, Illinois. I know a lot of my hometown guys.
And
Cheers.
Christy.
What?
And Christy.
Well, I meant, all right. So the Paul
Are
Wolf.
you considering them
Yes.
as
Yes. They're like a unit.
a unit?
Yeah. If you have a child together, I'm saying you're a unit then. You're a race team.
Oh, there goes some of that mud.
Oh! Come on, Paul.
Oh, man.
That is he's trying that cheat code there.
He's already beat Christy.
Oh!
Now, Paul definitely was out here.
He's like
free-running
skimming through the
earlier.
mud. He is flying. Oh! Man.
If it takes it, we'll know. That's the problem.
Paul is absolutely flying.
It's just going to bring all the
He might be in the 50s even.
All right, so the time to beat is a 67.2.
I think that concrete ladder has filled in considerably.
It sure has. You can barely even see it anymore.
Flinging a little dirt at us. Uh-oh. Clyde smiling.
66.110.
Whoa.
66.110. 66.110.
66.110. Is that our new leader?
He is, yep.
Woo!
That means Travis pushed down to second now, and 67, DC in third currently.
And can Timmy bump him?
I don't know. I see a green hood sticking out, or a green roof sticking out of the corner.
Tim Cameron.
All right,
Copy, Tim Cameron on the line. Watch it hot.
what do you guys think? Can Timmy beat
I don't know.
66.1?
I'll say. I guarantee you, Timmy watched Paul's run.
All right, he took the opposite way around.
He did.
The flag there.
I say Paul Wolf is currently in our points championship leading right now. So obviously he wants to do very well, but Timmy obviously is always nipping on his heels, so he doesn't want to make a mistake. Timmy's going to see if he can't catch him this year. I think we did the math, and as long as Paul ends up on the podium for the rest of the season, he'll win the championship. Ooh. Uh-oh.
Pretty fast run.
Here we go.
What was it, Clyde? 6.410. Not
Man!
Paul had a 66.110.
Paul by like a few seconds.
By 3.
Like I said, drives like Paul, looks like Cash. He's Tim Cameron. That's good enough for second place.
Hey, exactly 0.3 of a second difference.
All right, guys.
He would have screwed up right here.
Man.
Rookie.
Paul Wolf, 66.110. Tim Cameron now with a 66.410. And Travis Skelton with a 67.2. Those are your top 3 right now.
Again, Wade Good's on the line.
And you know what? Wade's one of those guys that you never know. He might come in and change things up, too.
Again, he's kind of like DC. If he can keep all the wheels on it, he will set a smoking hot time, 0.3 of a second difference. I mean, that could be the difference on going, which direction you go around a turn. So we'll see if that comes into play at all. Looks like Wade is doing the same way that Paul went. We'll see if that helps him out at all. Man, that is a smoking uphill section there. Again, you want to be fast through that little wood section, but you also don't want to make a mistake. I've seen several drivers roll over or catch the edge of that trail and break a Heim, break a U-joint. We'll see if he can't keep a smooth run going. That's the worst part about being the guy who's like pushing the fastest. At that point, it's yours to lose,
Looking pretty good so far.
Woo! Uh-oh.
68.277. Still a smoking time. Not enough to dethrone Paul or Timmy.
Or Travis.
Yeah.
So, we're about to wrap up here. Do you guys want to run through our top 3?
Yeah, let's see. So Paul got it with his 66.110. Tim Cameron in second with a 66.410, followed by Travis Skelton with a 67. Wade, 67.2. Then DC Thompson with a 67.5, and then Wade Good with a 68.
Woo! All right, that's your top 5. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in about a half an hour, give everybody time to fix anything they broke, and we'll see you guys here shortly.
Well, we are still at Bikini Bottoms Off-Road Park in Dyersburg.
What is up, everybody?
Hill 1 for the UTV Cup Series class.
Oh, hey, we're live.
On to Hill 2.
My phone's let me know we're live. High five.
Oh, how convenient.
Yay, technology.
The sun went away and it got a little chilly out here.
Bree said the best of the year. Hashtag the Holt. Hashtag the Bree.
All right, guys, I close all the way on the start line.
What?
Thanks, Kyle. What's up? We appreciate it.
Yours looks different than mine.
What's up, Ed? Mr. PTC Transmission in the house. Hashtag High Society Off-Road.
All right, let's do a top 5 rundown from Hill 1.
Thank you, Scott. I appreciate it.
Paul Wolf took the lead with a 66.110. Tim Cameron so close behind with a 66.410. Then Travis Kelton in third with a 67.2. DC Thompson in fourth with a 67.5. And then Wade Good with a 68, rounding out the top 5 from Hill 1. We had 3 DNFs.
And a really good looking
No,
guy.
we had 2
girl
DNFs
with him.
and 1 no-show.
And the baby. We're going to start racing.
And the baby.
Stacy says crystal clear feed today.
Timmy and
I am
Cash.
so happy to hear that.
What up, though?
Yeah. Cash and Cash Jr.
Dan Carter should be coming up to the line. We had our 3 late entry drivers today, so they'll all be starting us off again.
Paul Wolf
I
and
believe.
Christy are on the hill. And their baby.
Naomi, she's so cute.
She is. They're a great little race family. They're so cute.
They're so cute. Such a photogenic family.
They're them and like Bubba and Rebecca are definitely up there. They're always doing photogenic stuff at
Lots
the
of
races.
cuties out here.
Yeah.
I love that they call their kids the Bacon Bits.
Yes, that is adorable.
just makes me happy.
And there's like between Tim and his wife and Bubba and his wife, there's like a 6-pack of them. You know, like it's a small bag of bacon bits. You know, like I would love to see Snacky Snack Time with them guys because I bet it's awesome. They got all kinds of good treats.
They could probably show you up with the snacks.
They probably could. That's no joke. I went and Mama Bacon and Brandon Davis and Cheryl were up there, and they had food at the last race, so I got to eat with them. They cooked pretty well.
Something good.
And they had some sweet tea that was fire. Like, it was really good sweet tea.
When in the South.
Yeah, I'll have to get some. Tell Cheryl. Put that on the to-do list. Make sweet tea for Matt.
I like to add almond extract to my tea.
Yeah?
Gives it a little something, something. Little tip out there for all y'all sweet tea drinkers.
Yeah?
All right, back to the race here. Dan Carter's on the course. Kicking things off for Hill 2.
Again, this is a little different line. He must have been at high.
Uh-oh. Sound like Dan done went limp.
I'm going to guess
There
he...
you go.
Dan runs a couple different buggies in our series. He has the Race Life or the Rock Life, the Wonder Bread.
Buggy took a look at that hill and said, "Do we have to?" There it is. He said, "Yes, you do." That's one way to make the corner.
Speaking of Shanna Lester, we were just talking about you earlier. I saw someone that I thought was you.
All good things, all good things.
What?
I said all good things.
Yes, yeah, it was good things. I thought you were here taking pictures.
You have a look-alike. Oh, look at that mud.
Getting through the mud there. Maybe there's a steering issue. Whoa, there we go. Not sure exactly what his issue is he's having, but he said, "Hey, I'm gonna get a finish out of it already." Wait,
It is yours, right?
Wade Good says, "Hey, that buggy's
Sold one,
cursed."
right?
Who sold him that buggy, Wade? He said, "I don't know. No." Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's good. Wade Good's over here giving some commentary. That was his old chassis.
There's not too many pink buggies out
Yeah.
here. That had to be his.
He said, "I just sold him the chassis though. Nothing else is mine." He said, "He can't blame me."
Dan's doing his best with it anyway. Trying to get a time out of Hill 2. Now, Clyde, what is the bonus
Woo!
for going down the race line hill?
10 points.
Bonus
Wow.
for doing that right there. If they go to Cable Hill, coming down our replica Cable Hill is the normal line.
Okay.
And if they choose to go through the race line gate and down the hill, that's an extra 10 points.
Awesome. That is great. Yeah, And those 10 points can be huge later on, especially if you're, as you can tell from the first course, we have, tenths of a second separating drivers. So those 10 points could be huge later in the season.
It's like a 2-4 each way up there. Good job. Y'all give it up for Dan Carter. He never gives up.
What?
Old buggy just don't want to cooperate with him today.
24104.
Whoa.
241048 was Dan's time. And hey, he got a time though. All right, that should put Tyler Bradley on the line. Wade's over there helping.
He's like, I think I can.
Like, been here, done that. I got you.
There's like 4 guys trying to push the buggy up the hill. Like, just go.
I don't know. Brandon's just got one hand on it. I don't know how much he was helping. So who's going to be at finals, guys? Who's going to make it all the way out to Oklahoma, to the Mid-America Park? You've heard us talk about it. We're looking forward to it.
It is awesome.
Not only do we love the park, but finals is special just because we've got extra stuff going on.
All kinds of fun stuff.
And being at Mid-America, they have some of their own special things, I believe, that they're going to be doing.
And the cool part is, I think you're also going to get some guys in the Midwest and maybe some West Coast guys that travel for our finals, where normally some of those guys, being in Tennessee, they might not come, being that we're 8 hours closer to them, Driving an 8-hour drive is one thing. Driving a 16-hour drive is an entirely different thing. So, being closer to the Midwest, I think we might get some of those guys. Oh, dear God. All right. For those
Cash made the smart
Cash
move.
is like, I'm good.
You can, Cash.
So that's Tripp pulling in the driver's seat, Jack in the passenger seat, and then it's Zach in the back seat.
That's
so
a whole lot of trouble right
Jack
there.
and
That's
Zach are in there. Zach is our announcer. Jack Porter drives the Venom buggy. And Tripp,
they're all a handful.
And Tripp is like a hooligan. He's like the leader of the hooligan pack, They were.
Hey, that was your halftime entertainment, ladies and gentlemen. Brought to you by Tripp, Zach, and Jack. Sounds like a weird boy band.
It does.
All right, this is Tyler Bradley.
Shelby said 6-hour drive for me. Trip number 8 this year. Yeah, pretty good time.
Zach, Jack, and Tripp. There we go.
Yes. Zach, Jack and Tripp. That sounds like a really great boy band. Zach.
I get royalties for that name.
Yeah.
If it's ever in use.
Zach, Jack, and Tripp. Oh, that is muddy.
Oh, boy.
Again, we need Shane Christensen.
Slogging his way around the corner.
We need Shane Christensen to the booth here so we can have him go first tomorrow. Shane Christensen, please report to the production trailer.
Just tell him to go do some donuts out
We need you to make several
tonight.
passes pre-running for tomorrow. He makes one pass, he could probably clean a good chunk of the mud out. Got a smooth run going there. I'm not sure if he's got a shifting issue or a steering issue. Looked like he was stopping a shift.
I think it died down here.
And now it looks like he's maybe coming down the bypass.
We have some temperamental vehicles out here today.
We do. Again, when you're pushing a race vehicle, a true race vehicle this hard, anything can break. Because these are not exactly...
Kind of like a high-strung
Yeah.
thoroughbred horse.
Yes,
They're
yes.
they're the performers.
Yes.
But
they're also can be very ornery.
They can be a little... Continue on.
Got Mama Bynum tuning in. Man, that's a jump. Again, he's one of our younger racers. Looks like he's taking some line choices there. He got lost on our first course as well.
He's having some issues too.
Oh, there we go.
There it
Get up. I like it. That's the first time we took that line last year. It was oh man, that is not good.
Yeah.
I see Paul Wolf and Tim Cameron down here talking earlier about what they were going to do for shields on the second pass, and Paul said when I hit it, he said it literally sprayed so much water. He goes, I could not see a thing.
I believe it.
And Timmy said, I agree.
Tear-offs.
Timmy, he said, I've been using.
What is happening today?
I say, it sounded like it kicked out of gear when he jumped.
It did.
Timmy said that he was using glasses throughout the year. He said, but I hit that and I goes, that's not going to work. So he said, I'm going to go change out my shield so I can have a nice clear shield when I hit that. And he said, and Paul said his whole shield is covered. He's like, I'm just going to clean mine the best I can, I guess,
That is, they should make, maybe they do, I don't know, some sort of tear-off for your shield, though.
I have buddies that race dirt track at home, and they have the tear-offs.
For a helmet shield or for goggles?
For helmet shield.
Okay.
I know that I've seen Eric Miller, they have a device for some of the Ultra 4 guys I saw this year where one side is just like a roller and the other side has a little motor, and there's a button on the steering wheel where you hit it and it just pulls it's like a conveyor belt. It just keeps pulling plastic across your face.
I love it.
So he said, "Well, hit a puddle, I hit the button, but gives you a little clear. Hit another button, it pulls it." It was pretty fascinating to see. He said they had went out and pre-ran the week before and kind of throwed some water and splashed it just to see how good it was. And he said it actually worked pretty well. So I said a little bit better than your tear-offs that we'd have to keep applying them.
As long as that little motor keeps working. Then.
Yeah. When again, obviously with something like King of Hammers, you're beating on it for 18 hours. So we'll see.
All right, Trent is still doing what he can. Is he having some steering issues out here? What's happening?
Yeah, a buddy of mine, his name is Tony. He races dirt track, and one time his girlfriend, he said, "Hey, can you put these on the helmet for me?" And she clipped him on, but put all the tabs on one side. So he grabbed his first tab and ripped them off, and it pulled the entire pack off. So he said the whole rest of the race, I just kind of lifted my lid up a little bit, kind of squeaked through. He said, "Yeah,
squints.
Yeah." He's like, "Well, we made it work. Wasn't a big deal."
Do what you got to do.
He said, "We taught her that got to loop them from side to side."
Those things are tricky if you've never done it.
Yes, if you've never done them, they can easily.
There he is.
Out through the gate.
And he did take the bonus line.
193.752.
Gets him another 10 points.
193.752. That was Trent Ratcliffe having some technical issues out there as well.
I'll say second fastest time for the day.
But he got for Hill 2,
So,
yeah. No, it's our fastest time for Hill 2.
It was. And again, that bonus line is super crucial with that 10 points.
Drivers that we've had so far.
Yes. So, again, going through the Raceline banner, get you an extra 6 points. Huge shout out to Raceline for helping us out this season. We appreciate them and all they do for not just our series, but all the series they show up for. So, appreciate them. And going through that Raceline banner is important.
They keep us rolling.
They do. Literally. Travis Kelton airing it out.
All right. Travis had the third fastest time on Hill 1.
Obvious.
Maybe a
look at that mud.
Technical difficulty.
Oh. I said a bunch of guys have getting caught up in that mud. I don't know if there's some ruts that are starting to form up there or what the deal is. So as the dust blows past us. Woo!
Good so far.
Whoa! Travis skeeting around the corner on 2 wheels. Again, got a great time going. Woo! Jumping there.
Now that part of the course right there is actually trickier than it looks on camera. It's pretty off camber across the hill.
Whoa. It is.
These guys are handling it like pros, though. It's going to be a good time.
Woo! Woo! Squeaking through.
83.555.
Travis Kelton.
Yeah. Again, he said that he used to load them the tear off, so he said there is definitely a technique to it. Yeah. It's kind of funny that you want to grab the whole pack and rip the whole pack and be like, oh,
Get a whole lot of tear offs.
there's $30. That's awesome. That's good. Especially if it's a longer race, like you're gonna eat mud. I've seen guys open their shield and the whole face is just packed full of mud. So now with positive pressure helmets, that definitely helps out a little bit. But got Jake Christensen Jr. here and Noisy Boy.
It's rather fitting that Noisy Boy is driving for Matt Schisler.
Yes.
One of the noisiest buggies out here.
Yes. Extremely noisy.
What's up to James Bowe joining us from Canada? Holding down the fort up there for our Canadian watchers.
Good old
James.
CA.
BCCA.
Yeah. BCCA.
It's a lot
I
of
like
letters.
it. Oh! I think he's got a front wheel that's messed up. That front passenger side. I guess you call it a passenger side wheel. Front right wheel was wobbling pretty hard as he was heading up that hill.
Jake.
Here we go.
All right, Steve. Wish granted. We got the course cleared. We've got Jake Christensen Sr. on the line.
Gonna make a quick pass here. Come on, get up there. That's a very tight off-camber turn. And it's straight up and straight down the other side. Yeah. So until you're like over it, you can't really see what you're going for.
Oh.
That's mud.
Is it just me or is that getting...
I remember earlier this year I hit that. I went over the hill and I was going to go far right to stay out of the mud. And once I got over, I was just trying to steer as fast as I could and ended up in the mud. And it was very, very muddy.
It was very muddy mud?
Yeah, it was, like you couldn't tell what color the buggy was after that.
Ooh, the drone just flew by. Did you guys notice that?
We got several media companies out here today.
Is that Eagle Eye out here with the drone?
I'm not sure. I know we got several out here. Doing some video footage, and shout out to all of our media companies that are doing.
They make everybody look good out here. Yeah, we have so many of our photographers that are out here committing so much time, so much effort and energy. They get some awesome shots and awesome footage. And
there's like 4 or 5 of them too. In the beginning there was like 2. Now there's like 4 or 5. I think it was
more than that,
Mad Ram and then Busted Knuckle joined shortly after that. Now there's High Octane Films, Black Dog Photography, Deep Hats, Off Road Lifestyle. There's a handful that come to all of our races.
.398.
Get a pretty respectable time.
122.398. 122.398.
Is that Paul Wolf's name next?
I believe.
What?
That he should be coming up to the line.
I seen him working on Paul's rig before the start of the race today, and they had Christy's rig apart, trying to take parts on Paul's rig. So, Christy's like, "Well, I guess mine's just the parts rig now. I guess we'll just steal parts off it."
Aww.
So, but she was racing today, so they must have had enough parts to get hers back going as well. I like that Paul pulls up, lines up the jump. Speaking of
Brian, that
D-pads,
sounds like a
We got
good
Paul
plan.
Wolf on the line. Paul Wolf, y'all pay attention. This boy's fast.
again, I think Paul
All
Wolf's
right.
in first place on the first course.
Paul
So
had first on hill 1 by 0.3 of a second.
Oof.
He got Timmy.
that's crazy. You have a course that's 60 seconds long, and 0.3 of a second separate first and second.
It's almost like these guys are super competitive or something.
Yeah. You
Something
think
weird
this
like
is
that.
you think this is a race or something?
Yeah.
That's such a fun little cutout too. Oh,
Just blast right through there.
it kind of sucks because you have to go downhill and then turn and go back uphill a little bit right there.
It's a tricky spot. Doesn't help when you got a tidal wave of mud coming into your buggy.
Again, Paul Wolf. There you go. Get a little airtime, getting some jumps. Obviously, he, again, like Bree said, he's 0.3 of a second in the lead right now, sitting on the pole. So,
And he has the points lead for the series right now, heading into finals. But a lot can change. Just just one bobble on one hill and not ending up on the podium can change up the point standings drastically. So he's pressing Timmy and all the other drivers and keeping them on their toes.
ooh.
82579 is the time to beat.
579, 82.
Travis Kelton with 83.5. Second fastest time right now.
What's up, Kathy Crow?
Hey, Kathy.
Man, it just barely squeaked past Travis Kelton there. I mean, about a second, almost a full second ahead of him right now.
Paul with an 82.579. Travis with an 83.555.
And Travis came in third on the first course, so he's currently on the podium for today. And obviously still sitting pretty solid on the second course, so I'm sure he's going to try to see if he can't hang on to that third place. Again, depending on what the rest of the drivers do.
Well, you know who that means we have on the line right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So usually you can see the green roof kind of sticking out, kind of peeking out past the trailer. They moved the semi-trailer that used to be back in the back up to the front, so now we have a huge grandstand area right next to us. So I'm sure that'll be packed out tomorrow.
I wonder if green has always been Timmy's favorite color,
I don't know.
or if he just started with it and decided to roll with it.
I say-
The important questions, Good launch off the starting line there.
So that would make a great trivia question. What made Timmy switch to the green? Because he had some red buggies. He
First,
had.
we need to find out the answer.
We
We'll have a little chat with Timmy.
I'll say he had his first big buggy I remember seeing was Fat Girl. And my favorite part was it was his first, ever, what I would call a rock bouncer was called Fat Girl. And the next buggy he built was much lighter, so he called it Jenny Craig, which is like...
Was Jenny Craig orange?
Fat Girl was orange. Fat Girl was orange. So I know he's had a couple different color buggies, so I wonder what made him go to the green and black. I mean, black is obviously a very classic color,
We'll have to find out.
Trying to squeak through there.
Very smooth run right now. It's definitely going to be close. He and Paul both took the 10-point bonus line down race line.
Again, that's
hill.
Whoa! He came in
Did not
sailing.
let up one bit.
He did not. He came in sailing. Whoa!
That's an
80.162. He got him. Paul had an 82.5.
Wow!
Timmy with an 82.1 now, and then Travis with an 83.5.
Yeah. And you know who won? pretty sure that will be a tiebreaker go to time.
Yeah, because Paul had first on hill 1, and, well, if nothing changes, second on hill 2, and vice versa for Timmy. But, well, I don't know. We still have Brandon. We've got Brandon, Wade, Adam, DC, Cash. It ain't over yet.
It would be awesome to see like 2 or 3 guys come in and bump them down to like 4th and 5th, you know? 2 or 3 guys, Cash and DC, come in and just smoke their times.
Everybody would be coming over and checking our math.
It would be. We would have all kinds of people. And I'm kind of okay with that. You know, if I was racing and I was in that top 3, you know, especially for the season, not just for the day, but especially the season, I would definitely want to come check.
I would check your math, too.
I would want to come over and check. I need to see that. Can I see the instant replay?
I was telling Clyde earlier, I'm the only one writing down the scores right now out here. So I feel like the popular kid because all the drivers want to come over and see what their time is.
I say we go to the
I
iPad.
get real popular after the race.
If you find an iPhone laying over here around the starting area, it's not yours. Could you bring it to the production trailer?
Saved it.
Come on.
If you find an iPhone, bring it to the production trailer.
Come on, Wade. So far, so good, y'all. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Just wipe it on your shirt. Wipe it on the grass. Trying to give Matt some, I don't know, medical advice. All right, what'd he get? 87.183.
87.183.
Not a bad time, but not enough to shake things up. Cash Lacroix is on the line.
Now it's time for Cash Lacroix.
The dust is getting out of hand over here. Kathy said, "See you tomorrow."
Oh,
Cash
man,
looked like he's in Illinois doing some mud bogs there.
You know, we always like to say that we use the resources at the park for each race, and we like to keep the drivers on their toes. So this weekend it is concrete mud bogging.
And it's true. That is definitely true.
Last time it was some short course.
It was
endurance type.
And I was probably the most against the short course driver until I pre-ran it. And I'm telling you,
it was pretty darn fun, wasn't it, Matt?
I'm not gonna lie. I've never been like a circle track guy. I've always thought like the high bank oval was kind of silly. The more I went in that course, the faster I went, the funner it got. I mean, literally,
I'm telling you, you should listen to me more often.
And Krog was out there. He was 95.
Oh, he loved it.
He was, and he comes from a dirt.
He crushed it, too.
He comes from a dirt track background, so he was like blazing into those corners.
I never understand why everybody's so against the tracks. They're so much fun. Well done, Cash.
86.388.
86.388. You got Wade.
86.388. Cash Lacroix.
All right, currently Tim Cameron in the lead with an 82.1, followed by Paul Wolf with an 82.5. Travis Kelton with an 83.5. Cash Lacroix with an 86. And Wade Good with an 87.
Flipped it again.
Bro.
I don't know how I say that.
We're like, like every
Same thing over here first try.
Like every time you did an action, it tipped over a little farther. Bro, that's good racing.
Good save.
That's like some Travis Kelton stuff up there, skeeting on 2 wheels around a corner.
Getting better. We're going from losing wheels to flipping on flat ground. Now we're safe.
Wait.
Yeah.
is
Now
this-
you're saving wheels by just only on 2 the whole time, right?
Is this your first year racing UTVs, like at all?
First full year. I raced like 3 races last year.
So
Brandon Davis, send it.
come over here real quick if you don't mind. We'll watch Brandon go, and then we'll do a quick little. We haven't really done a good driver interview with you yet.
I love that our viewers already tallied up all the points. Hey, can you see comments? They already have the points tallied up. Like, hey, added times combined. Timmy got Paul by a 10th of a second. Yeah. Timmy got Paul by a 10th of a second.
Combined.
Timmy beat Paul beat Timmy on the first one. Timmy beat Paul.
All right, Brandon, bring it home.
So I think yeah, for real.
All right, let's see what he got.
I was laughing.
Any second now. Clyde. 93.061
That's a
for Brandon.
93.061. 93.061.
So Wade,
All right, Wade, so you ran a few races last year. This is your first full season. What got you into racing to begin with?
I grew up just trail riding and going to every race I could around home. I didn't travel a lot. Always watching Tim Cameron. He was the go-to. Stanford, about 45 minutes south of Lexington, Kentucky.
okay.
You know, just always grew up. And I'd always said, if I had a buggy like them, I think I could hang with them. That's just what I always said. And last year, around July, I built a 2-seater trail rig. And then Pro Rock had a race at Windrock, so I was like, I'm going to go try it just to see. Never done it. Well, I totaled it.
Yeah.
The first,
Yep.
the first row.
Most of us
We've
have
all
a
been there.
story like
We've all been
that.
there.
Yeah, I definitely did that too.
Yep, made some poor decisions. Yeah.
Yeah, then put it back together for Race to Riches a couple weeks later. Had a chance of placing top 3 probably, and smoked a belt at the top of it.
Ugh.
And then I was like, I got to go full out. Once you do it, you can't go back.
You got bit by the bug, huh?
And then I built that pink chassis that Dan Carter has now, and it just worked. I mean,
Yep.
it
And
did
you
awesome.
raced it and sold it about halfway through the season, right?
Yeah, after Dirty Turtle.
All the way from South Haven, Mississippi, on the line,
DC Thompson.
And now you're also racing bouncers, or you did.
It's
For-
my
are
last
you-
weekend. I get to
Yeah.
this weekend too.
Okay.
Woo!
All right, let's see what
Dang,
DC
that was
manages
that
to
was
pull
a
off this time.
ton of hang time by DC Thompson.
All right, I want y'all to know that Travis Kelton came over here only so that he could look
Yes.
at his time on my notebook, and that's exactly what I was saying about
Oh yeah.
how
popular
it's
you
not
are?
Me, it's my
Yeah.
notebook with everyone's time in it. It gets
I like
real
that.
popular.
I like that he has a pink koozie that says TC on it. Like he's like, yeah, this is my.
He doesn't discriminate.
He does it. That's to tell. I think that tells you how much like they're hardcore. Thank you. They're hardcore competitors. Yet he uses his koozie. Like, what's up, guys?
Oh yeah, everybody's still friends out here. DC had a 4th place time on Hill 1.
DC's got
Wade, what do you think about DC's driving style?
What is it?
What do you think about DC's driving style? Now, we all know he can drive.
Yeah, he can
But,
drive.
but Matt's favorite word for him is kamikaze a little bit. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think he takes it too far sometimes. I think he can do a lot better if he scales back a little bit sometimes. But sometimes you have to do that to
Yeah.
beat guys. I mean,
I think
3 or 4 people that can do it.
hurling yourself to the pushing that to the buggy to the limits is the only way you're really going to be in that first place. You know, even in the top 3, even. I mean,
It's hard to know where
it is. I think DC does kind of flirt with that line a little too much.
Yeah.
You know, if he could get a buggy that could hold together, he could definitely be very competitive.
That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna happen.
I'm like, I think I've seen him break every part on that buggy at least once.
Yeah.
You know.
And stuff that you didn't even know could break.
Yeah.
I carry an extra gas pedal for DC in my bag.
Yeah. I say we've seen you break wheels off again. So you sold your buggy, you ended up with a new buggy, a loaner, and been crushing it so far this season. I know you won the knockout race at the Pro Rock event. So
I won the first Pro Rock this year. I don't know. I can't remember. Probably 10 times this year, podium 10 times or something.
That's
year.
awesome.
So my first year with y'all in general. So I'll be back full season next year. I was just going to race the Northern.
Just
do
the Northern?
Everything got mixed up. So.
And you said heck with it. I'll go ahead and throw in.
But
Well, while we have you up here, is there anything else that you want people to know about you? Anybody that you want to say thank you to?
Chris Hickman, really. If it wasn't for him, I couldn't be here right now.
Yeah.
All my sponsors I had before, we'll let him finish.
I saw Adam Kuntz and the shake and bake buggy out there. Whoa! Getting it. Oh, come on! Oh, man, he is going to be so ticked.
And that same bud that reached out and grabbed Christy.
Yeah, I know.
Earlier.
And he slung right through the hard spot and then rolled it on the turn.
I
Man,
assume
He's the only one that
that's
took
for
that line.
you.
He told me he was going to go for it.
he did too. He didn't lift one bit.
No, I have no idea.
Oh, man, that stinks. I hate to see that happen.
No idea.
Kid had a great run going. Obviously, he kind of had a set line that he was looking at before. A little more violent, kind of a pretty gnarly bounce, but it kept him out of the mud. So obviously a smart choice there. Probably had a little bit too much momentum going in that corner. Again, obviously had a smoking run on the first time, trying to stay fast, and ended up rolling over. But
I think he got excited.
yeah,
I don't think he knew he wasn't going to make that line, but somehow he did.
he
So
did.
was
He
excited.
did. Yeah. He's probably like, Mama, I'm going fast.
That's
You know,
what
shake and
excavator-
bake, you know.
That's
Like,
where that excavator got stuck yesterday, I think.
That's
Where
what
he just went
Clyde
through.
was saying.
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah, that excavator stuck." I'm like, "That's never a good sign." When an excavator gets stuck in a spot, you probably should just kind of steer clear of that.
Yeah, for sure.
But huge shout out to Chris Hickman, huh?
Yeah, that and my sponsors that got me going, because if they wouldn't have got me where I was, I would have never met Chris. So
Yeah.
that jump is why I am where I am right now. That jump got Chris Hickman, and that was the last time he raced right there.
And he said, "I'm good."
Yeah.
So he said, "Hey, I'll race that." So how did that conversation go?
I texted him, said I sold mine to I was going to wait and build a new one next year, save up some money and build one with hydraulic steering and stuff. And then I texted Chris because the billet trannies were on back order, and I knew he always bought like 3 or 4 at a time. So I texted him and asked him if he had one for sale. And then Wyatt apparently has been talking to him because he was wanting to find someone to drive.
Yeah.
He knew I sold mine, so we just started talking. And I've had some bad luck, but it's getting better. It's getting better.
Yeah. I think you leashed the market on wheel studs there for a while.
Yeah. I put stocks back in it.
Yeah,
You don't,
yeah.
The most expensive part is not the best part.
Yeah, and that's what's crazy is you had some really good aftermarket stuff in there, and
all best you could buy.
Put stock back in there, and you haven't had an issue since.
Yeah.
So, again, like I said, it's good to see you finishing, and
But we're excited for next year.
yeah,
We're going to try to run.
So
2 series.
what's under your sleeve for next year?
We'll just have to wait and see on
Oh, a
that.
little top secret. I know you've been doing some big bouncer stuff last couple races.
Yeah.
Jay Stortz obviously out with a back injury.
Wyatt Wilson said you're welcome.
Yeah.
So hopped in a big bouncer a few weeks ago, and how'd that go for you?
It went good. It went a lot better than I thought it would. Everybody acts like they're hard to get used to, but I feel like it got the groove pretty good.
Do you think being a side-by-side racer helped you transition into that?
Kinda, yeah. As far as just, I don't really know how to explain it, but the steering is just totally different.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't even compare it.
What do you mean by different?
You don't feel anything.
You don't feel anything?
You could run into that rock wall and break the whole front off, and you wouldn't even know it in a big bouncer.
Where side-by-side a little more.
You run over a rock and it
jerks your wheel
out of your hand and everything. So.
What was that's my next question, I guess. What was the biggest thing that kind of shocked you about going to a big bouncer? What's the biggest thing you went, wow, this is way different?
Because I never thought anybody would let me get in one after what they see me do.
That is a great answer. He's like, after I broke 3 or 4 wheels off this year, I was surprised anybody let me get in one.
Yeah.
But
when I run there, he's either going to do really good or flip on flat ground.
And you did very well. Obviously, had a great run. Obviously, pretty happy with your performance. You can't. First time in a rock bouncer, out there completing courses. So
I've raced twice and finished all 4 hills. So
yeah,
we'll try to do that tomorrow and just keep Jay happy and
keep Jay happy. Yeah,
and hopefully that'll lead to better things. Later on down the road.
Yeah, obviously you're doing really well. Super happy to see you. So, good luck at the rest of today, and then obviously good luck tomorrow. Finals, you're going to be the big bouncer?
I'm not going to be at finals at all.
What?
This is one of my last races this year.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you'd come out to finals and.
If I come out, it's just going to be hanging out.
Okay.
I don't have a points. I'm not in the points.
Yep.
And we're working on something. I want to try to spend my time on it. Try to get it done before.
All right.
December,
I like it.
So.
It's hard to do everything.
Yeah.
For me, I've traveled 10+ hours every weekend. So.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit of a drive. Were you?
Glad you made it out here this weekend, then.
But thank y'all.
Hey, appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for coming up here.
Are you heading back today? All right, Christy Hutchins is on the line. She had an unfortunate rollover on hill 1. So we'll see how she does with that.
There you go.
That grippy, chunky, muddy corner down there this time
around. His girlfriend was doing it. She said, "Hey, babe." So I'm guessing. I don't know if that was for me or you.
Oh no!
Come on!
Oh, that stuff's thick and sticky.
Oh, look at that!
Come on, Christy.
That's like some Illinois mud there.
Just go ahead and get that mud puddle cleared out.
That stinks. Go, 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 go!
I'm pretty sure Paul just told her, don't let up.
Yes. Yeah. Don't let up.
Yeah, my top zipper pocket.
I love that Paul said, just don't let up. Got the momentum going. That shows you how muddy it is.
All right, the rest of this course should be easy peasy.
I think tomorrow you're going to see a little more big bouncers in the mud.
I'm glad I don't have to go home and wash any of these vehicles.
Man!
You made it across the line. I wasn't sure.
We were talking about you picked a line and you went with it, and it went really, really well.
Jeez. I was trying to get these off going around that corner.
Hit the mud and splattered up in your eyes? Man. We were pretty impressed. That had to have been the fastest line around that, at least across. I said, well, he might have had too much momentum going into the corner, and obviously that mud, you're not the first guy to tip over there today. So,
No, it was pretty good.
and then Christy almost got stuck in it, so obviously it's pretty thick. So,
Oh. There you go.
again, it'll be interesting to see the big bouncers there tomorrow.
We gotta go through that tomorrow.
I'm sure we will at some point.
I like how everybody has taken
Yeah, the bonus line.
Bonus line.
I think it's kind of like follow the leader. Once the first guy doesn't crash, you're like, oh, I can do that.
Honestly, that looks easier to me than going down cable. A lot less jolting
Woo,
anyway.
good finish there, Christy.
What was it, Clyde? 160.728 for Christy.
That's actually a great time for getting stuck in the mud.
Yeah.
Like,
All right. Cooper Bentley is on the line, and I believe that
Next
will
up,
wrap things
Cooper
up
Bentley.
for Hill 2.
They call him Chocolate Milk.
little D-Pat's photography up there. I like he thinks it's event media. He's like, I'm a big deal. People see me. People know me.
It's official.
He's like, I'm official. It's cool. Here we go. Whoa! A little bounce there at the top.
Yeah, that was a pretty good corner there.
Yeah, it was. You got to kind of like, again, look where you want to be and then start at the bottom and try to shoot for it. Man, that is a muddy course down there. I like Adam Kunz was like, you think we'll race there tomorrow? I'm like, oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely be in that mud tomorrow. Because some guys will hit it hard, some guys will slow down. And like Paul and Timmy were saying, that splashes up on your helmet, and that creates a whole new level of difficulty.
Jason said he's sitting in a deer stand and watching live racing. He said this is working out great. You don't get to enjoy two hobbies.
Heck yeah.
All at once. Some multitasking there.
What's up, Jed? Again, he's our Illinois guy.
I see Christy over there wiping her face with like baby wipes or something.
Yeah. She's probably like, I can't see anything. There was mud flinging off all four wheels.
Yeah, she got swamped. Oh,
come on.
A little back up there. He's got his line now, though.
There you go. And again, you kind of have to cross those ruts a little bit. You don't want to go straight down them. You want to kind of cross them a little catty corner. Good, strong finish.
104.018.
All right. Does that wrap up our side-by-sides?
And that should wrap everybody up.
All right.
Your top 5 for Hill 2 is Tim Cameron, followed by Paul Wolf in second, Travis Kelton in third.
Hey, we got a little bonus coming.
Uh-oh. Little sneaky sneak. Okay. Okay. Well, the funny thing is, this happened the last time we were at this park between Paul Wolf and Matt Schuessler. They started kind of talking trash, and Matt said, "Hey, you think you're such a big stud? Let's put some money on it." So it was Matt Schuessler. First it started like 100, then somehow it got crept up to 500. So Matt said, I'll put $500 so I can beat you. So Paul said, hey, I'll take your money. So Paul and Matt both put up $500 each. Then there was 3 more guys that said, hey, can we get on this for $500 each? Winner take all? And they said, sure. So $2,500 later, Paul Wolf ends up walking away with a win. So he walked home with an extra $2,000 in his pocket. So today they're all talking trash and say, hey, can we chip in on this whole can we do some fun racing a little bit? So I think Tripp was involved somehow. So I think he's. Cooper Bentley started. Okay. I know Tripp is quote unquote holding the money. So I'm sure he's down there.
Do you know how many drivers are in?
I see 3 or 4 guys.
Cash,
what's up?
I want to see what my time was.
I'm telling y'all, they only care about me because of my notebook.
Hey, you gonna go do the fun run here in a minute? You gonna go do some bashing? You gonna try to make it up the hill?
Bashing?
Yeah. You going up the hill, or are you gonna try?
What place did I get, bro?
Don't you need some more RCs? Want some more candy?
4th.
On Hill 2.
4th.
Well, if you would quit letting Paul and Timmy and Travis beat you.
I went the wrong way down there.
We did. We weren't gonna say nothing though. We weren't gonna tell you though.
I went left. That was not smart.
I mean,
that was not smart.
I wasn't gonna say it.
It was.
That was mud blocking.
I know. We were watching.
Like hey there, watch out!
I said that's like up in Illinois, hitting some Illinois mud up there.
Yeah, it wasn't fun.
Yeah.
Hey, do you know what is going on with this deal now that they're doing?
What's up?
No, I don't know.
Oh, all right. Well, what good are you?
I see Big Hill Media down there.
All right, Cash, you're racing tomorrow too, right?
You racing your big bouncer tomorrow?
Yep, sure am.
What's your plan for
You ain't going to hit it like no sissy, are you?
Hitting all the concrete and mud out here.
I'm just going to hit it. Wherever it takes me, I'm going that way.
You're going to ride it out.
And
solid plan.
I'm going to beat Matt.
Oh, here we go.
You know you've never beat me?
Not yet. But I also ain't got $200,000 in my buggy either.
Neither does Cash.
Neither do I.
Well, yeah. Well, touche. You know what? It's very well spoken.
It's all right. You drive it like you do. I don't either, if it makes you feel any better.
Touche.
Are you racing? Or not?
Because I'm trying to let my back heal up still before I go mess it up again.
And the buggy heal up too, probably.
The buggy.
The buggy's sitting in the shop getting fat and lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to take it out.
I tried to get my dad to come race this weekend, but he He had too much other stuff going on.
God, I hope Trent hits
Oh
it.
my gosh. And the four-seater?
No matter where your ride takes you. Whether it's a quick trip or a slow climb. When you choose RCV Performance Axles, you're guaranteed to finish every time.
So now that there's cash on, cash on the line, do you think drivers drive harder?
Trip's holding a few $100 bills over there. That's what these guys, I guess, are racing for right now.
Oh, come on, get up there! Oh my goodness!
Don't stop there. You got to keep going.
No, go up!
It's a steep hill, guys.
Go! I think you can make it.
And a very rutted hill.
No.
Oh, so close! If you could back up an inch.
Hey, nobody.
Oh, he's high centering. Dang it. He was so close.
Wonder if he could steer a little left or right.
Yeah, try, yeah.
Those ruts are so deep now.
Man.
I think this is going to be a one-shot hill.
I completely agree. It's going to have to be a high-speed, one shot. And that lip right there, I think if you hit it fast enough, it would carry you up. I hear Trip yelling, "Shut him down! He's done!" Again, Wade Good is on here. This is not our normal race series.
Oh, yes. Official racing has ended for the day. This is a driver negotiated bounty hill among a handful of
I like that. Driver negotiated bounty hill.
All right, Wade's got 20 seconds to do something here.
Oh! So close! Oh my goodness! I mean, he's got 2/3 of the buggy over the hill.
All right, he's out of time.
Oh,
Dang.
man.
I don't think Bill heard you. Try Bill to hear you.
Oh, man, that stinks.
Hey, that was pathetic. Shut him down. Get him off our hill.
Get him off our hill. Oh, man.
I meant, good try, Wade. Good job.
I meant good try, Wade.
Zach's been practicing his encouragement
Yeah.
Next.
phrases.
Whoever's ready, bring it. Look like. Hey. If you ain't gonna go fast for a racing, don't start now.
The dust is great. Here we go. Paul Wolf will send it.
All right, can he one-shot the hill?
Adam Coots looks like he's sitting in his buggy.
I think we have more people crowding around the starting line now than we did earlier today. Like, all the spectators have started to crowd around the starting line.
I was trying to figure out what's going on. Did Zach ever say what we're doing over the... did he?
He's like, it's cool, we're here to party. No big deal.
Wait, I thought we were done.
What? Yeah, we can't see what we're doing. No big deal.
I've never seen Timmy get in on a bounty race.
I don't know if y'all paying attention, but the sooner you go, the less rutted out it's going to be. So hurry up now. Let's bring it.
Who's running next? Paul?
It's supposed to be Paul.
We need wireless headsets so I can go down to the pits. Run down there and be like, yep, he's running next.
Oh, it's Adam.
Oh, Adam. I know Adam will send it. He's like, look how muddy his buggy is. Oh, man. Rock bouncers tomorrow are going to have a tough time. Good jumps there. Oh, get back. Oh, what the?
Hey.
I cannot believe that.
Maybe if he backs up.
It's like, it's a straight up and down hill. How can you get stuck on a straight up and down hill?
Push him on down.
Literally.
Just flip him down the hill. He's fine.
If a fly was to land on that, it would roll down the hill at this point. Like, that's how steep that hill is.
Yeah, get your foot against him. Kick him. There you go.
I wonder what would happen if he just tried to back up.
Yeah. I don't understand how he's not rolling down. Like, yeah.
Somebody go help him?
Colin's behind my buggy enjoying some refreshments. They were all doing some little RC testing. Look at Paul strapping in. Here we go.
But if anybody can't, this man right here is the one, Paul.
I know, obviously, when you have ruts, tire height is a big deal. And Paul runs a little bit smaller tire like Timmy does. So I don't know if that could hurt him here.
He hit that a lot slower than I expected.
Again, those smaller tires, I might hurt him a little bit on this.
If he stays out of the ruts, no, he's in the same spot as Wade.
So,
he had it while he was
so close.
Out of the ruts there.
Oh!
There it is!
Yeah! Look at him still skating. Woo!
That's a 66, 527, 66. 527. And so far, the only person to successfully climb the hill. So he is in first place.
First place.
Brian, are you giving me a tip for where to get hot chocolate tomorrow? Java Cafe.
Do what?
Java Cafe.
Okay.
Apparently.
I like it.
Cooper Bentley is going to give it a shot.
Cooper Bentley, I think, is the one who started this whole deal.
Yeah, that's
There you
word,
go.
word
Back
on
it
the
up,
street.
Cooper, back it on up and hit it hard. Back it up, and dump it.
Oh, I think Ball had to back up twice. This is his second back up.
He is
You gotta do
leaking.
what you do now. You need to back that ass up. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Oh, man.
What was it?
Broke the trans, oil's pouring out.
Look, can you see
Oh, man.
Come on, buddy. You got it, Cooper.
He done.
4.
What, talking you doing something?
Trip talked me into my very first race in 2012.
Oh, there's a big old pile of cash he's throwing down. Yeah, he's like taunting
There's
him.
your motivation.
Again, I think tire size can come into play a little bit here, too, being that it is rutted up a little bit.
We don't even count.
Again, if he can one-shot this hill.
Oh, Cash, go!
Oh!
Yeah, boy.
That is definitely your new leader.
I think that's the fastest so far.
He beat Paul by 40 seconds.
Wow.
I didn't write down any of them. Paul's at
Paul's the only one that has a time, right?
Paul was 66.5.
Yeah. Paul had 2 backups.
What was that?
All right, we got a 26.681. 26.681 is the time to beat.
I know, because he thought he could just go up there and creep up that hill and still take the money. Now he's going to have to drive for it.
Attaboy, Cash.
Travis Skelton is racing next.
Someone needs to wave a stack of hundreds in front of Cash more often on the
I
starting
know.
line, apparently.
I mean, come in, 4th or 5th a day and yet go home with a bag full of money? I could take that. I could be okay with that. Like, I didn't make the podium, but I still walk away with a bunch of cash.
Brian said, hold my Capri Sun and watch this.
Oh, my Capri Sun. Oh, Timmy is doing it. This makes me so happy. Because I think you're going to see Timmy drive.
This might be.
You're going to see him drive harder here than he's probably ever driven.
In recent history, Timmy has not done any sort
No.
of bounty racing as far as I know.
I think the reason why is usually do bounty stuff on Saturday, and he's usually loaded up and headed home by then. Well, right now, he's got nothing else to do.
Even the last grudge match they did here, though,
Oh, yeah.
he didn't.
And this is all cash. All the... Oh!
Oh, take out some of that kudzu.
And all the money goes to first place. There is no second place here.
Hang on.
Oh, woo!
That's a 2.6.
No, he got him.
Whoa! By hundredth of a second.
Cash. You too.
Line, noisy boy.
Get it, Jake.
Again, I think we've only had 3 drivers complete Oh, yeah. I think we've only had 3 drivers complete this course.
I ain't gonna get it.
Cheryl, ain't that the truth?
I cannot believe that. Oh,
Oh, he's okay. He does this all the time.
And he
guys.
just
We're
rivaled
professionals.
Holden
Wade,
Storts
settle down, buddy.
for aerial
Settle down,
stunts.
Wade. Rub his neck for him. Rub his neck. All right,
Wade's
come on
in there
down
checking
come
on
down
him.
there. Dad's on the way. Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
okay, I wasn't rounding
And
him
for
up.
that, he has to come talk
Yes.
to us and give us a little chat
So you took, as far as the race course goes today, you took second on the first course and first on the second course. Paul Wolf did the exact opposite, so now I went to a tiebreaker. So we ended up with points for the day. Well, he says the numbers. We write them down.
I can tell you the clock.
So we did that. You obviously had a great day there. Ended up squeaking out a first place win on the series today. Ended up coming down a tie, so it went to you had him Paul Wolf by a 10th. By combined time, you had Paul by a 10th of a second on combined time for the whole day. Then we come down to the race course. Paul Wolf had to back up a couple times and make it. Then Cash comes out, smokes it. I mean,
he ran an awesome run.
Had a 30-second, beat Paul Wolf by 30 seconds probably.
I wasn't going to run, but Trip and all of them taught me into it.
And we were super excited because I was saying one of my very first races I ever come to, I was so excited. I had my yellow and black buggy. And I'm like, hey, Timmy, they're doing a bounty run. There was like $1,500. And you looked at me and you said, I don't race unless it's at least $10,000. And walked to your trailer like, I ain't even unloading the buggy for that, you know? So, little cashola. So,
you ain't worthy of that.
So,
that's big boy money.
So,
hey, that's big boy out.
To see,
it's still close for it, Cash. It was good. It was fun.
Look, 26.681, and this was your time, 26.67. I mean, literally,
it don't get no closer.
100th of a second difference.
Again, double the money. Look, double the money.
Half a hundredth of a second.
Cash says if you had gone first,
Cash, you don't double the money.
He said he was just happy he made it, so he let out coming down the hill too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
obviously, when you started the bounty, we were obviously super excited because I know you're going to push it. You took a little different line than some of the other guys.
Definitely far right, just because it was such abrupt at the bottom. But that probably slowed me down a little bit. But I just wanted to make sure I made it and didn't make it. Right.
And then we noticed you kind of went wide in that turn to set you up for the next as you're kind of coming downhill.
Right.
And then one thing you did, and the one thing I saw during the race series today, that one reason I think you were a few seconds faster than Paul kind of, once he got to that vast, kind of took this corner easy, where you never lifted that corner coming through. That last little straightaway, a lot of guys slowed up because they're coming up to the finish line. There's a crowd, there's people. You never lifted. I think that was the second or two difference. And now, again, half of a hundredth of a second.
Actually, it wasn't even seconds. The combined time between him and Paul
is tenths.
Tenth of it, for the day. So, I mean, I think you pushing that last little second there, pushing it harder, I think really helped you out. And obviously it helped you out in this.
Yeah, everyone's fast nowadays. Pretty much everyone's pushing everybody, so the only thing we do is to try to be faster in spots we think we can be faster. That's really all we do.
Yeah. I mean, again, obviously, huge congratulations.
Thank you.
Again, it's always nice you take home a little cash from a race, So, and a trophy. You got to take home a trophy and some cash. So
where are we all going to dinner tonight?
Yeah, what's up with that?
Figure something out, I guess.
Yeah, they said your aunt is here today. They said TC's aunt's here today. That's kind of cool.
My sister, she's on the way. She ain't here yet. She'll be here for tomorrow. But yeah, it's cool to have family out.
That's kind of cool. I seen your dad walking around, so I'll say huge shout out to those guys. Obviously, it's great when we talk about a lot of people coming out to our events, watching us. So it's cool. Perryville Mafia always brings a whole crew of them. So huge shout out to those guys. But good job racing today.
Big DC's up. He's gonna do something wild.
Yeah. He's one of our most kamikaze drivers I think we have. Right. So
we also just saw Jake Jr. drive off. For anybody who was concerned about him at all, might have got his bell rung a little bit, but he drove off just fine. Just so you guys know.
Thank you, TC. Woo! That's a fast time. Oh my goodness! What? He got him! Woo!
That's a 2.5.
Hey, 25.
That's fastest in a day. 2.5 DC.
Oh my goodness! Again, Mr. 420 Racing, Travis Kelton here.
He one shots and he's about it.
Yeah, I don't know. DC pushed it pretty hard.
On your mark, get set, go.
Oh! He wiped out the man. Oh!
We always like to end with a bang. Y'all get to him. Y'all go check him out.
Oh, come on.
He's going to be full down.
Oh, so close.
He almost stuck it.
All right.
Wade. You're the man, Wade.
Thanks, everybody, for tuning in again tomorrow. Big Bouncers start at 9 o'clock. We'll have driver's meeting. We'll kick off the live feed shortly after that. We'll also have RCs you don't want to miss. We're in Dyersburg, Tennessee at Bikini Bottoms Off-Road Park if you guys want to come on out and watch us or wanted to come do some racing. Yeah, we got some fun stuff going on, so definitely show up. We'll kick off the live feed. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We'll see you guys tomorrow.